Good morning, everybody. I am Bertrand Houle from 3D Semantics, maker of 3DPartFinder. 3DPartFinder is a geometric search engine that is totally embedded in SolidWorks. So I could present you the product. Okay. So basically, you have two approaches to using 3DPartFinder. So either you use basically a sketch. Okay. So basically, because 3DPartFinder, as I said, is a geometric search, so you will basically find everything related to either a sketch or a part and basically show duplicates and other parts. So you have two ways to approach and to use a 3DPartFinder. Either you draw a sketch and you will search your own database to find if you have similar parts or duplicate. Or basically you could start with an existing part if you want to know if you have duplicate or if you have parts with similar functionality but different names or whatever. So I'll start with two really basic parts. Okay, so I'm not a super user as you are on SolidWorks. Okay, so by example here I have two different approaches. Okay, I will start with the approach of basically a sketch. Okay, you draw a sketch. So on the sketch I need at least a certain minimum dimension. Okay, because as a designer you know what you want to achieve, you need certain space and so on. So if I start with this one, I need at least to make my sketch with certain dimension. So what the product will do, okay, he will extract a 3D signature of this shape here, and he will try to find in your database everything that is similar geometrically to this shape. Okay, what I'm looking at the moment as a designer, I want to look for some brackets. Okay, I know I made some brackets maybe last year, maybe a month ago and so on, but I don't know, I don't remember the name, and I don't know where I store it. Okay, and it's very difficult sometimes for some people to find back the information because they don't remember where they put it. Okay, so 3DPartFinder is totally integrated, so you could use it on what we call a Windows-based, so file-based environment. Okay, it's also compatible with Workgroup PDM and as well as Enterprise PDM. So we could search in different ones. Okay, what I will do, I will make a search in Enterprise PDM. Okay, so the interface is very easy and simple to use. Okay, we want all 3D Semantics products are made to be extremely user-friendly. So I start with the sketch. Here I just ask him how many parts I want to display, because what he's going to do, he will extract the 3D signature, look in the database and bring back to a CAD assembly, a total CAD assembly that you could use right away. Okay, basically a number of parts. I define here the number and the quantity of parts that I want to display in my CAD assembly. In this case here, okay, I will put I want to see 50 parts. As I start with a sketch, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I remember it, but I don't know exactly what it is. Okay, as it is integrated in Enterprise PDM as well as Workgroup, I want also to display the number of versions, okay, that I want to show, okay, of parts that are usable. So I will say I want the two latest versions of brackets that I'm trying to find, because I don't remember exactly which one I want. Okay, and I launch the search. It's as easy as that. So what he will do, sorry, I have to log to the Enterprise PDM. Okay,
I want you to go check.
You just have to log once. Okay, so he will extract the signature and he will pick up 50 parts that are geometrically similar to the sketch I have used. Okay. Also, 3DPartFinder is able to extract, I would say, other format parts that are not SolidWorks, like step file, like Parasolid, and all these files. You just have to set up in the parameter the type of file you want to display inside your assembly. Okay, so I was starting, so basically here, okay, I will basically zoom in. That's the part I have used. All the color you choose, okay, the user choose it, okay, and in orange here, or in orange, is basically parts that are totally identical to the search part. under in Z, okay, I will display, okay, I will display the different version. Okay, in this example, okay, basically I have a different version. Okay, so you see here it's really in Z. Okay, but what I was looking is basically is not exactly a sketch, okay, but it's more a bracket. Here I have a bunch of brackets that are displayed. Okay, let's say I was looking for a bracket that is more something like this one. Okay, so I could search like Google. It's like a Google 3D as well. Okay, and I could start the search from this part to see, do I have something that looks like that and that I could display. Okay, so he will do again the search from this part. Okay, so it's gonna be the blue as the reference. Okay, and now I have plenty of parts, okay, that are available to you. Okay, now I could also see, because what is the difference between these part here and these part here? Okay, it's difficult to know. So basically here I have a very easy slider to use, okay, to see what are the difference. On this axis here, further you are from the reference part, more different it will be geometrically. Okay, so basically here I will increase basically the stretch of these parts to see what are the difference. Okay, so I just need to upgrade, okay, my CAD assembly. Now you see that there's some group. Here I have a group, I have another group here. Okay, so it's very user friendly and very easy to use. Okay, so I just zoom here, okay, and I have these brackets. So basically now I decide what bracket I want to use, if I have some, if I don't have some. Okay, it's okay, you could design it and basically you will not lose your time. Okay, you saw that the product is very fast. Okay, you could search hundreds of thousands of parts. Like in this machine there's 140,000 different parts, so it's very fast. Okay, and you don't use your time. So different approach. Okay, it's either you start from a sketch and you try to find something that is similar, or you start, okay, in certain case you receive a part and from a user and you want to find in your own data, did I made this part in the past, or do I have something similar that I could reuse and modify? Okay, so that's the second case I had. I will go back to my bracket, my initial bracket. Okay, so basically I received this part from a supplier and I want to know, did I have a part like that? Did I already did something similar to that or not? Okay, so I could search from this part again. Okay, I could search in the PDM, or I will say, I will show an example. Okay, in what we call a Windows base. Okay, I will reduce the quantity of parts. Okay, and also the display. Okay, so I launch the search and you will look, okay, for smaller company that are only Windows based and don't have PDM. Okay, he will index this part and he will build an assembly again, as we saw, okay, previously. And when you see these windows, you know that's the importer of SolidWorks. Okay, and basically we have in this some step format as well as a Parasolid or external format of SolidWorks, so he could display it. Now it's funny because we have another color. Okay, the machine, okay, the software is able also to display the mirror. When you have simple parts, to use the right hand and left hand, you are also able to define if you want to use basically the mirror as well. Okay, if it's a molded part usually, but you will differentiate and you will say, okay, mirror should be different because this is different. Okay, but for simple parts like that, it could be interesting to start from a mirror and modify it. Okay, and now we have another color. Okay, it means that, okay, this is an indicator that this part, okay, doesn't have the latest signature in 3D. So if you want to work on this one, you have to know that somebody is already working on it. So the system is already informing you, okay, that if you want to use this part, somebody is working on it and it has been modified. Okay, so it's informing you of all these information. Okay, so basically you saw how easy it is. Okay, and it's it's good for even very complex geometry or sheet metal or whatever. Okay, so basically that's 3DPartFinder. Okay, so the product is very easy to use. Okay, and if you want any information and you want to go further with us, okay, just visit 3DPartFinder.com. Okay, and you have a smart video that will explain design in context and how to use 3DPartFinder.
Thank you. Good luck.